Stop, please. Don't pursue this any further. That was a new sprite, and that scared the crap out of me. Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. Apple core. Baltimore. Who's your friend? Me. Okay, I gotta refill my Coke. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry to stop here. Okay, guys, Pico streaming the Stanley Parable, so I need to wrap this up real quick here. I panicked and rushed toward both of them. Wait, go back. We got a whole different story going on here than what we thought. When I saw that man raise his knife. When you say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark. What you thought was Joe Dark. But you really don't know. All I could really see were shadows. The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports. So then you... I wonder if that power outage is going to mean anything later on. I panicked and rushed toward both of them, okay. It's awfully brave of you. Why would you do something so dangerous? What else could I have done? Just sit back and let it happen? That's why there's so much bullying in the world. Don't be a bystander, or else you're taking the side of the oppressor. Oh, he was about to say Mr. Marshall. She seems convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife. But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife. Well, how do we know that maybe, you know, Joe Dark didn't steal the knife from the trophy on his way out? He could have just done that, right? Well, I didn't know that at the time when that Dark guy knocked me down. All I could think was, I've got to help Mr. Marshall. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. And if you did, that would be bad. What do you mean you think? It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur. In a matter of just a few seconds, Miss Sky was almost killed. Then she witnessed a murder about to take place. A little disorientation is only natural. Thank you, Edward. I saw the man about to stab the other person, who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife. What you did was very brave, young girl. So then what happened next? Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. But you didn't see the blue badger if he didn't exist. Are you sure about this? Of course! See? I even drew a picture of him here. It sure looks like him. Oh, well, maybe it was like a plant or something? Head detective of criminal affairs thought of this hideous beast. And that was just this year. The blue badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before. Oh, she did say that too. Now I finally remember. Oh, brother. Just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion. Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing? He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. He wasn't in the room. Maybe he was outside? Maybe like... So you mean you didn't actually see his face? With its winning smile and all? No, of course not. If I had, I would have been even more terrified and I would have fainted even sooner. No. That's right, but I still remember he had 3 creepy horns. This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken. That may well be. And what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did. Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation. If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was. What else could it have been? Oh my god. What was it Emma saw when that lightning flashed? Who is this blue badger really? Oh god. Oh shit. I'm going to regret this. The blue badger hadn't even been dreamed up when Emma drew this picture. Maybe she's a psychic. Maybe it was that little blue badger that we saw in case 4. That somebody just threw it up in the air, and when the lightning flashed, it cast a shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the defense's belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room. What? What? Oh my god. Let's see. Prosecutor trophy. I don't see how that could. Can we, like, look at these from different angles? Yeah. Here we go. Wait. Because, see, like, when you turn it that way, it kind of, sort of... Nah, not really. Sort of does, though. Not when you turn it that way. No, I don't think it... Shit. It could be any one of these things, though. Well, I mean, there's some things that you can rule out, reasonably so, like the knife, like Blue Badger himself, like autopsy reports and pieces of paper, cell phones, knives, the bottle, shoe. It couldn't be that. It couldn't be any of this. Wait a second. This was in the room, right? Was there anything else in the room besides that we have on us right now? Can I look at this? Yeah, let me see. Well... Fuck me! Look at that! Oh my god! That's it. The mysterious Blue Badger was in fact this! But that's... What exactly is that? I was wondering when this thing was gonna come up! Jeez Louise, man! But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the Blue Badger. Indeed it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? Our viewpoint? I've got to show them the correct angle to look at this from. Nice! I guess we do, don't we? Okay, let's see. We need to... get it like this. Wait, turn it this way. And then up a little bit. Wait a minute. No, this was in the... Wait, no, that was the third horn. No, we need to look at it from this angle. Here we go, here we go. Okay, can we, like... Yeah. And then just a little bit. Is that going to be good enough? Or... I cannot believe that. That is crazy. I hope this is close enough. Well, is this a miracle or what? Oh man, you're telling me? That was fantastic. Oh my god, oh, how gratifying. Oh my god, that they managed to work a puzzle like that into a video game. See, that's what puzzles are about right there. That is what it's all about. No. It can't be! Oh my god, this fucking game is brilliant! The defense has proved its claim. I'm losing my breath again. I can't believe this. The mysterious Blue Badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this! Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? What do you mean? I'm gonna blow my nose, man. Nose. Alright, so that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything. No, after all that work, after all that is brilliance just now, I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything. Indeed? Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar? Wait a minute, what? What is different? They said that it happened... I was saying the jar could have been the murder weapon. Like the actual murder weapon. Could that be what it is? The murderer? The jar doesn't have anything to do with who the murderer was, though. And the murder weapon, I mean, they found the knife inside of him. But then again, who did they find the knife inside of again? I got my ass all mixed up. They found the piece of the knife inside Neil Marshall. So at some point, which presumably is during this scuffle, Neil Marshall got stabbed with a broken knife. Oh, that's why they broke the knife. Because they wanted it to look like it was done with the other knife. So I'm just not figuring this out in my head. I don't believe this. The location, well, where did we think it was done before? Didn't it happen right there in the office? And we saw the pot on the shelf. Wait a minute, she said she was sitting at her sister's desk, right? That was on the left side of the room. The picture with the pot in it was taken over by the armor, which was on the right side of the room. So, maybe it was the location? I'm gonna go with the location. I'm gonna take these in turn. Is that right? At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar. Not only that, but she saw it at a very specific angle. Knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gann. Yep. But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself. Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. Is it? The struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office. Okay, so I guess they did consider that two different locations, sort of. Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body? Yeah, he moved it all the way to the trunk, man. From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office. Yeah, so... why would he do that? There's no reason. Well, I sure hope Phoenix Wright knows. Exactly. If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? Oh dear. I finally figured it out. You have you? So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Okay. Tell me what could have sent the jar flying. That's what I was thinking, I guess. If I may draw your attention to this picture once more. Oh no. Oh man, don't even tell me. That thing that I thought was a duster is actually a sword. And Emma was the one that knocked him back. She knocked him into the sword. Oh man. I know. Yeah, another possibility, alright. Well, there's tons of possibilities, but man. Well, yeah, I mean... I know. That does explain why Lana Scout tried to stop the trial. She knew it as much as the rest of us do. Oh, man. Boy, did that turn around in a second. It's no wonder they call these episodes Turn Around This, Turn Around That. My God. Oh. Oh my God, that must feel so terrible. Yeah, she fainted. As I think most of us would. Jeez. You can't... No. She didn't mean to. She was trying to protect him. Oh, man. No, well, no, we don't. Yes, it would. I'd have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. No, we certainly can't get dead people to testify. At least not till Mia gets back. Well, I mean, what's her name? Shit. Maya. You got something, Edgeworth? Touche, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. Somehow. That's impossible. Is it? Oh shit, the blood on the vase, right? Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Such a message... is in the evidence. It's on the vase. Would you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer? No, that's not it. He doesn't think... He knows better than to implicate Emma in this. He knows she didn't mean to do it. But then... See, what I'm thinking is that he actually put Gant's name there instead of hers. But then why would he do that? Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased. Here we go. It's right here. And if this is not it, then I am a monkey's uncle. This is the message left by the deceased. This is that blue badger from before, right? No. Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I'm sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. Looks like someone wiped the blood away. Yeah, and guess what? Someone else also had that piece of the jar hidden in a safe in his office. Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. I can already see the A. I can just about see the T. Actually, that might be the N. I don't know. Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood. So what we're saying is these dots were once lines. Yep. Have you ever played Connect the Dots? It's a cool game. Ah, okay. Connect these points and the victims... Can we just spray it with luminol? No. Yes. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstances. The murderer's name. Okay, I don't know what this guy's handwriting is gonna look like, though. I don't see how the N and the T are gonna work. How many chances am I gonna get to do this? Okay, choose this one to that one. This one to this one. Alright, plus the A is not going to get crossed either. Ah, shoot. Can I, like, take back? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me try connecting this one to... Oh, that doesn't work either. Oh, man, I am ballsing this all up. Wait a second. It doesn't say Gant, it does say Emma. It's a lot easier to make Emma out of it than it is to make Gant out of it. Oh my god, I hate to do this. I really hate to do this, but... It's the defense's attorney's duty to prove his client's innocence. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. I was trying to spell Gant with it. I mean, I guess to be fair, Neil Marshall didn't know about any of this. He didn't have any reason to suspect Gant of anything. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Skye. How in the world? Seaworthy? Can't say I didn't warn you. Chief Gant, do you understand the implications of what you've done? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case. Oh no. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. I told you I freaking... I don't like it, but I freaking knew it. I knew it. But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know, we aren't defenders of justice. We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied. Man, he's a rectangle. What's going on at the prosecutor's office? They might have sent an innocent man to his death. How could he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Order! They're gonna rush the field again. The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Edgeworth, unfortunately, was swallowed into the abyss of pure hatred. His body was found the next morning in several pieces. I thought we were closing in on the end of this. And now look at it. There's no way. What in the world is going to happen now? I'm starting to seriously think this might not have... I mean, it already is too late for a happy ending, but... I mean, not that games are supposed to have a happy ending, but wow. That may just be what happens. We might not get a happy ending on this one. Wouldn't that be just really weird, though? Happy endings don't always happen in the real world, either. Oh my god, I can't do this right now. Oh my god, I can't keep going now. Because that fish is almost done. Yeah, it's got like 8 minutes left on it. But damn it, I want to keep going. I can't do that, though. I gotta stop here. Oh my god. Like, there's no way Edgeworth is gonna be in that court tomorrow. Is there even any court left to do? I mean, my god. I gotta think that over now, because when they changed up Joe Dark and Neil Marshall, you know, they changed up their positions in the scuffle. That just totally threw me off. And now, Okay, well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go try out my cod slash haddock. I made sure to put them in alphabetical order in the stove, so I remember which one is which. So I'll try and remember to let you know which one I liked better, the cod or the haddock. But till then, that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Real soon, as in like tomorrow, you know. See ya.